The leader of Burkina Faso's military junta says promised elections will only be held once the security situation in the country permits. The interim president, Captain Ibrahim Traore, took over power on 30th September last year after ousting the leader of another coup who had overthrown President Roch Kabore 8 months earlier. We're joined by Dr. Wole Ojewale, Regional Organized Crime Observatory Coordinator for Central Africa at the Institute for Security Studies, the ISS. He joins us from Dakar, Senegal. Thank you very much for joining us, Wole. Now, Burkina Faso's military junta says promised elections would only be held once the security situation permits. What does this mean, and what's the security situation in Burkina Faso currently?
Thank you so much for having me. I think what is playing out in Burkina Faso now is the same playbook that is emanating in Mali. Just a few days ago, the junta in Mali said they are postponing the presidential election for technical reasons. And you could see that the three governments of Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso have been working in cahoots in the recent time. And the overarching objective is to see how they can prolong their stay in power. So the same excuse that Mali gave for insecurity on the rise is also the same excuse that Burkina Faso is trying to give now. And since their incursion into politics for about 2 years ago, particularly in Mali and in Burkina Faso as well, they blame insecurity, they claim insecurity is the reason why they actually seized the power from the Democrats and in subsequent military coup that happened in Burkina Faso. Their inability to now control that insecurity can be seen now as a means to continue to prolong their stay in power. I think it is a playbook that we have seen before in Mali that they are trying to play out in Burkina Faso now. And the objective is clear to everyone that they don't actually want to leave power.
Right. So based on what the Burkinabe leader is saying, and given the increased insecurity in the country, do you foresee elections, and how soon can they take place?
For election to take place in that country now, they would need a lot of international pressure and support. International pressure for call for democracy, for transition plan to be faithfully adhered to, and international support in terms of security assistance. But unfortunately, they are cutting away that same international support that they could get probably from ECOWAS or from EU or even from the United States of America. These countries have provided significant investment in security training and defense support to these countries. They are only facing Russia now. And it's very difficult to see how they will be able to implement counter-insurgency operation to facilitate election in the shortest time possible. So the path to election in Burkina Faso is very, very difficult now, unless they open up a bit to international support that is going to help to facilitate that in providing and improving on security governance in the country.